When you came back, did you see any of the kids still there?
Jahi's mother, Tamika, a Navy sailor, was at sea when she left her son in the care of Tieray. A desperate search was soon underway.
From that first call, I never lost hope. We would either find Jahi alive or bring his killer to justice.
Police and hundreds of volunteers spent weeks looking for the little boy in canyons and neighborhoods in the area, even sifting through thousands of pounds of trash at a landfill. But Jahi's body was never found. His mother, Tamika, and Tieray standing together at a candlelight vigil for little Jahi.
We just want to tell whoever the person that has our son, if you could just drop him off at a safe place so that someone, that's caring can bring him home to us.
The couple addresses reporters at a press conference, pleading for the safe return of the little boy.
We don't care who the person is, just we want Jahi back.
But reporters weren't buying the story Tieray told police.
Tieray, before you leave, can you tell us, why did you leave your baby for 15 minutes?
And now it seems police don't either.
Today we're announcing the arrest and prosecution of Jahi Turner's killer.
Astonishingly, 14 and a half years later, a break in one of San Diego's most high-profile cold cases. A suspect is finally under arrest, and it's a shocker. It's none other than Jahi's own stepfather.
A warrant was issued for the arrest of Jahi's stepfather, 37-year-old Tieray Jones.
It confirms their worst fear that Jahi is in fact dead, but they are happy that they are finally going to get justice and resolution.
Investigators say they have unearthed disturbing evidence, not at the park, but at the very home where Jahi lived with his parents.
Placard one was a wet box, and it had some clothing inside, some Winnie the Pooh bib overalls.
And there's much more. Jahi's fingerprints were never found on any play equipment at the park. And neighbors report seeing Tieray dragging trash bags to the laundry room the day his son disappeared.
It's not just one piece of evidence that builds a case, it's many pieces of evidence.
Investigators found at least one blood stain on the carpet next to Jones's bed. And police say an Elmo blanket recovered from a bed had blood on it. But Jahi's mother testified that her son often had nosebleeds, and the tests done on the blood droplets were inconclusive. Jones's attorney argues that after more than 14 years, there is no hard evidence directly connecting Tieray Jones to the murder.
We have a case with no blood linking Mr. Jones to a murder. No explanation of what happened in the house, no explanation of what happened to a body.
He also argues that Jahi's mother felt her son was in safe hands with Jones.
Tamika Turner noted that she believed Tieray was a good father, he was a good father at the time, and that she trusted him with her son. We're hoping that the judge will see that there isn't enough evidence to go to trial in this case.
Tamika divorced Tieray Jones shortly before he was arrested for killing her son. In a preliminary hearing, prosecutors told the judge Tieray did it out of anger because the 2-year-old had wet the bed, showing in court that he wrote about his frustrations in a journal he kept with his wife. After hearing all of the testimony, the judge addresses Tieray directly, calling him out on the many inconsistencies in his story, starting with the 911 call.
It did not happen the way he said it happened. The evidence in this court's mind is compelling for purposes of this hearing that Jahi died at the hand of Mr. Jones.
The judge ordered Tieray to stand trial for the murder of his stepson. He is also facing charges of felony child abuse. Tieray pleaded not guilty, and trial begins